Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, and welcome to the Price is Right show. So, I bought this yesterday. I bought this about a week ago, and I opened it up yesterday. Showed you guys, my excitement and my enthusiasm for this. The reason why I bought it was because my elder brother uh, is a big, huge, Atari and all those older systems. And I'm like going, huh. He wanted me to get into the lure of and the nostalgia trip of the Atari. And I'm like, you know what? I saw this and I'm like, okay, maybe this will help me to connect with more of these games that, to tell you the truth, I didn't even know Atari existed until the Atari Jaguar came out. I'm like, wow, that must be a new company. And then the guy at Toys R Us said, no, this company's been around for a long, long time. Like 1977 or something like that, 74, 75, whatever the case was. So I bought this in kind, to have some insight and maybe a little bit of knowledge in this field. But now, unfortunately, I had to tell you guys to not buy it at all. Okay? This is the most irritating console, handheld, I have ever had in my lifetime. I put away my Nintendo Switch yesterday just for me to put my full attention into this, because I usually bring my Nintendo Switch to work with me and play a couple of games, blow off some steam before I clock in. But yeah, that's where it ended. When I first turned this thing on in the car, all I could feel is dread. I don't know how to explain it, but that's how that's how I felt. Okay, um, I'm gonna just take you through this. Okay, this is how it looks. It looks brilliant. The unboxing of it was uh, on top of its game, but that's how far it goes. Um, Number one, I would have to say, is the complete plastic build. Everything is plastic, nothing is metal. The back part is plastic. Um, yeah, everything is plastic. There was no love, no care in making this a really good console. Uh, I would think that, oh my God, focus. Yeah, it's losing focus. I would think that somebody at Atari, and I'm losing focus again. I'm sorry about this. I'm just going through the motions here. Um, I would think that somebody at Atari would um, come down and test out the first one and go, yes, put our name on this. My arcade usually, hits out of the home, usually hits a home run. But this is just total cluster. You know what? It all comes down to how cheaply this thing was made. There was no love. This right here, is completely glossy plastic. And if you guys don't know about glossy plastic on things, yeah, once you wipe this down, there's going to be little scuffs and little circles. It's not going to age correctly. Um, the biggest issue that I had with this is the controls. The controls suck. Uh, this windy duty thing, I couldn't care less. I'm so mad, pissed off. I didn't even try to read up on the instructions on this. This little guy right here, yeah, it, unresponsive and overreactive. The directional pad, stiff and sometimes unresponsive. This little wheel right here, um, completely. Uh, it's there, but then it's not. This number pad over here, only like 3 games take advantage of these buttons right here that's on this console. Why? And check this thing out. If my camera can focus, these buttons right here, they look on film like they're going to be okay, but as you could see, such a long travel. All these buttons have major travel issues, which makes this console and trying to play these games accurately. If I had the original controller, um, if I had the original controller, let me plug this in here. If I had the original controller, I think this would make it better. But then I just spent $200 on something that's supposed to be travel size to bring a Atari controller to. Uh, there are some good points on there is some good stuff. Uh, it gets your video gaming um, mind into a video game really quick, but that's it. I don't know what's going on with today's console makers, but guys, just don't be like me and spend this type of money on something that pretty much it looks cool, but then it doesn't play cool, guys. Um, it's all bad. The sound is bad. Um, Pretty much, there's some cool stuff. If they just made this thing with love and care. If I was a dude at Atari right now and a company wanted to, put my games that I own the rights to and some that I'm paying the rights to, uh, then this would be awesome. And check this out. Check this out. I don't want to update it. The things could be fixed. I'm going to turn this down just in case it's copyrighted. Things that might be fixed with the sensitivity and everything, there is none. There is none. You can't. This is it. This is it right here. This is what you get um, for options. Display. You can only turn up the brightness. That's it. Let's see here. And then there's music. You can turn off the. You can turn on and turn off the background. There's an update. This resets the system, and this is a FAQ, frequently asked questions, which I don't know why this is on here, and of course legal. That's what you get. I mean, I never hated a console or a handheld console like I do right now. Maybe in the long run, since this only came out like a couple of weeks ago, maybe in the long run, uh, the updates will come in, new games will get added, or you can purchase new games. Probably there's going to be a store or something. I don't know. But do not buy this at $200. This is not worth $200. This is worth probably at the most $130, and at the best, I would say $100. Or wait until it's on clearance, guys. I I try to buy these things. To tell you the truth, this is the real truth. I was not paid for any of any of my insight on this. Uh, just wanted to give out a short video. Do not buy this. I'm usually a guy with an open mind, and uh, hopefully, of course, me with a half cup water technique. Hopefully, in the near future, there will be uh, updates for it. Even though I have updates sitting right there, I don't even want to do it because I'm so irritated. But that is my insight. If you were looking for Atari system to play Atari games, if you were looking into doing this, this is not for. This is not this system is not for you. This system is for people that don't know how good a Atari game used to feel. Because I did play I have Atari 2600, you know, the one with the wood grain. Uh yeah, and even that with a bad joystick feels better than these controls. This does not make sense in any way. This should not have been. Um, yeah, so this is just my review. Uh, of course, leave all your comments. I answer all of your comments. Excuse me. Like, subscribe, of course, comment. If you're new to this channel, I buy stuff just to show you that is it worth it or is it not. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to say this right here is probably my most expensive mistake I've ever made. Unfortunately, I cannot return it because it's past that point of returning it. So I gotta take a $200 wash. Uh, as I say, learn if you're not if you're here for the comedy. There you go. I guess the journey is worth at least $90 of this purchase. We could just say that it was kind of worth the laugh and frustration that I you know. So don't buy this. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.